Hello everybody, this video I'm sharing with you my first impression with the Meta Quest 3. I got it today from Amazon. This is the 512 gigabyte version of it. I've been into AR, by the way, for a long time, making hundreds of Instagram filters and other type of stuff. And basically, I'm a huge fan of mixed reality, and that's the main reason I've decided to buy this headset, because of the depth scanning feature and color pass-through, among others. Alright, we're going to go over the unboxing. There's so many things to say. Of course, I'm going to share with you my first impression. Other videos will follow, of course, with other stuff. So yeah, I was actually super excited here. This is the first time all the time I experience AR and VR through a phone screen. I always wanted to, to wear something on my head and experience mixed reality without needing to hold anything. I mean, you can hold the controls, you can use hand tracking, but basically be hands-free and see, of course, a larger field of view without looking at the world through a phone screen, a tiny phone screen. This is a huge difference. Again, this is a VR and mixed reality headset, both in one. So the Meta Quest 3 and the Meta logo there. Just you open it up upwards. Simple, very small box, by the way. I'm so shocked how small it is. I felt cheated. Here you go. By the way, the profile is slimmer, but again, not a huge margin, to be honest. It doesn't feel like it, but again, it's smaller. You can see the controllers there. Also bought the silicone cover, by the way, and I'm gonna get it later on. I didn't get it now, although I ordered both at the same time. Probably gonna get a bit later. You can see the cameras that are pointing down. The right, by the way, slider there is for the diopter adjustment, which is cool. Again, instead of having 3 positions, you can actually adjust it. Just slide it and please slide both lenses. You can see the lenses. These are Pancake Lenses. The reason why they're able to make the headset smaller. There's also a cover there that tells you not to use any cleaning materials on the lenses. Maybe there's a cover there that you can actually remove it if you use any cleaning materials. Liquids, I mean, cleaning liquids. The controllers. Well, they look a bit, you can see side by side. It's like the Quest 2 controllers enhanced a bit without the rings and the protruding part. But again, I really felt the difference. That maybe because I used the Quest 2 quite a lot, but the Quest 3 now felt more tight. And also more rounded buttons, as you can see. Again, I'm really not sure. The Quest 2 felt a bit loose, but maybe because I used them a lot. Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember how it was in the first time. But you definitely feel that you felt like they added a little, improvements there, and it just felt better. Also, the color bit, you can see it's white compared to kind of off-white with the Quest 2. Yeah, the most important thing is going to be familiar, but again, improved overall. And these are the two side by side. I didn't get any protective cover. I should probably get it later on via eBay. All right, cool. Also, there's a little box there. When you take it out, there's going to be the USB-C to USB-C cable, and with the charger. If you bought, by the way, the US version, you live in Europe, for example, you need an adapter. I'm going to show this in a moment. You can actually put an adapter to it. You need to buy it, of course, separately. This is for charging the headset. Basically, you connect it to the outlet, electric outlet, and the cable to this one, into the headset, and to charge your headset. My headset actually came with 50% charge. Keep this in mind. So yeah, you'll be able to start it and set things up straight away without needing to charge it first. This is a closer look at the materials. Kind of a spongy. I bought the silicone one. Hopefully I get it soon. The familiar. Again, in terms of ergonomics, by the way, it felt very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. I mean, compared to the Quest 3, I really felt that it just felt better. Can't wait for this thing to be like glasses thin. That would be amazing. In time. By the way, on the box is also a thing you can actually scan, we give you kind of a basic instruction how to, start the setup and everything. This is for the controllers. If you need to take it off, so start using the controller, just put it out. Same as it was with the Quest 2, and you can see it start blinking because now it gets charged from the battery. Basically, just prevent the batteries to, to work with the controller until you plug it up. And with the second one as well. So only once you get it off, basically the battery starts working. This kind of prevent the electricity from flowing in and turn on the controller. The covers, by the way, on the lens said no liquid cleaners. So you, again, don't use liquid cleaners, or this can actually cause damage to the lenses. So it actually warns you about that. Now, when looking closely, it looks like really high quality optics. Really, I don't know how to say. It just looks great. And this is just an image, shows you with higher resolution how it looks up close. You see, by the way, those cameras that are facing downwards. Now, my headset came with 50% charge, so you should get it charged, of course, so you can actually start using it straight away. This is the button to turn on the headset. No, actually, it actually turned on. Only when I actually look into the lens, I actually see that it turned on. There wasn't actually kind of any notification, but as you can see, when I put my phone just so you can see, it's turned on already. Now, the way you use the strap, there's this strap where you can just adjust it, depends on the size of your head. And the other ones also, again, you can actually adjust both of them. And actually, it really fits perfectly. This really definitely felt more comfortable compared to the Quest 2 overall. Fits nicely on the head. That's how you, by the way, you adjust it. This kind of, you see this part? Just so you can see I'm just adjusting, checking it, see that it actually fits my head, and also adjust these ones. You need to just pull it and then adjust it back so it gets flattened again. Again, you just need to fit it so it fits your head perfectly. Now, regarding the plug, if you're using, for example, the European, you can actually put an adapter there and it works. So although again, this is the US version, it will fit 220 volt. You just connect the USB, you remove this thing and connect the cable that came with it, and you connect it to the headset and it will charge it. One note regarding changing the batteries, there's a kind of a triangle button. When you press it, you can actually pull the cover, unlike with the Quest 2 before, where you needed to just slide it and some were having trouble. So this is kind of solved with this Quest 3 controller. You tap the button, sometimes just slide out, by the way, it just pops up. And sometimes you need to just hold it and slide it down slightly, and you can change the batteries like that. Also, we're going to see, by the way, notification where you can redeem the game Asgard Worth 2. Again, this is a limited, I think, offer, but I was able to redeem it after that. Even if you skip the window, by the way, at the beginning, if you can still go to the store and you're going to see if you can get it with the discount. So basically, without paying. Now I've just set up a room. I'm going to replace everything there very soon. So it'll be my kind of VR room. And here you can see that how automatically everything is set up. And basically you can see that when you wear the headset, and now you don't need to set it up manually. The Guardian, you can if you want to, but it will do it automatically with some, you can see there's some areas for safety. And it also adjusts dynamically, not for small objects, which is actually cool. But if you can take, for example, take a big object, maybe I just needed to move around it, it will automatically and dynamically adjust the area to match the changes in the room. Now, eye tracking feels responsive, but there's a slight lag that I noticed. It's very accurate, by the way, and the cool thing about it, now we can actually really swipe. It's so cool with your finger or with your several hands. It's making things so intuitive and fun. And it's very accurate. However, when you, by the way, move your hands, I actually saw that it caused distortions. Yeah, it's not a big deal, but again, something that I wish wasn't there. Basically, when you put your hands, it kind of was kind of a bubbly effect for the camera stream for the pass-through. Now, First Encounters is an app, comes with a Quest 2 installed, pre-installed. You must try it. It's, well, I was blown away. I was close to crying when this is like the best mixed reality experience that I felt for a long time. I really want something like that, and oh boy, it just felt amazing. Now, that's what I'm going to show you here, and I'm going to show you something that you can see actually how the app actually scanned the environment and how accurate it is. So this is again First Encounter. It's kind of a basic shooter basically, but oh boy, it's going to show you what mixed reality is, or at least give you some, you know, basic what you can expect from the future of mixed reality experiences. So first of all, setting up space. By the way, you can set up also furniture. I didn't do it. I just set up the room. Later on, I'm going to do it. But basically, again, you just let the app scans. It does it actually beautifully, kind of slightly dimming the environment. And you can just see how it actually scanned the room. Just beautiful. Also the ceiling, everything. It will tell you when it's enough. Of course, you can have some spots where you can actually continue and make sure it's scanned all around. Again, because you want it to be scanned accurately, because then this is where everything will shine, where everything is scanned and things will be positioned relatively to the data, spatial data. Now, again, because everything is scanned, the furniture, the table and such, kind of make the app less accurate in that aspect. So if you do it, I recommend when you start playing, make sure to scan and define objects in the room as well. You can see that even in the corners, just go there and make sure it scans everything. And it does it pretty fast, not super fast, but fast enough. I mean, compared to the Quest 2, which was actually terrible, you need to do it everything manually. Now we have depth scanning. This is just a life changer. This by itself, by the way, caused me to just freak out how amazing it is. Now look at how accurately defined the corners of the room. This is crazy. Look how accurate. It's amazing. Look at the corners. Perfectly point to the right place. It's just amazing. Wow. Before that on the Quest 2, I need to spend, I don't know, half an hour to just set things up for a game. Now what happened next blew my mind away. You have to see it. Now basically you're going to see that some of the areas where the walls are defined, suddenly there's cracks in them and enemies come through, and this is just will blow your mind away. Even though I've seen things of course similar in some other videos, nothing really compared me to seeing it myself. I mean, just the floor above you just pops up and breaks. It's amazing. Now for some reason the sound wasn't recorded properly. I have no idea why. I'm gonna check it out later. It's sometimes even muted. Maybe it's just overwhelming the system. Nonetheless, look at that, how beautiful it is. And things lands on the floor again, because again the devs know now the structure of your room, and they actually can make sure that, you know, they place the object in the right position to create a really fun and immersive experience. Again, this is a point where no audio was recorded, so sorry for that in advance. But basically you can see some creatures that kind of making noise behind your walls, and you can actually point this I don't know, kind of a gun and actually see where they are located, and they pop into the room. Everything breaks. We need to shoot them. You're gonna have now a new gun, and now everything. If I define, for example, something where the anyway objects are in the room, it will actually won't actually pop it and just do it for the walls. So you can define doors, for example, and other parts. Otherwise, you just will see everything is kind of a wall. Although it does recognize the 3D structure of the room, so it will do it accurately. And basically, you see everything opens up. You see kind of you feel like your room is on a planet, like on Mars, and then enemies coming through everything, and you need to shoot them, and becomes so hectic and fun, and just the world changes around you. And this is where, you know, I kind of I saw it. I saw how amazing this technology is, how revolutionized mixed reality is, and how it will change our world forever. And this will happen, of course, once we be able to take this technology outdoors, which right now again is indoors, although you can go outdoors, by the way, and scan, have fun with it. It's not really meant for it, but still, it just shows you how incredible it will be. This is beyond everything that you ever experienced. For me, in any technology, this is the future, no doubt about it. Once you even have doubts, once you try it out yourself, even this very simple demo on the Quest 3, you'll understand. So yeah, my first impressions, I'm blown away. The screen appearing, by the way, sharper. Now it looks like when you have like 1080p, for example, just a bit closer to yourself, so you can see a little pixels, a bit sharper, but again, not perfect, not super clean, but still looks amazing. And you probably will not notice it at all when you're gonna play games and stuff, because again, you move your head all the time. The pass-through quality is good, not great, keep this in mind. Don't expect again something super polished, it won't be like that, probably only next generation, but still good enough, and bigger difference compared to the Quest 2. Everything, by the way, felt more responsive. The operating system, the UI, everything just felt more snappy, but I needed more time, to test it out, to see how things work. But overall, my first impression, this is an incredible device. I was kind of skeptic whether it's worth it to get it compared to the Quest 2, but well, I bought it for the mainly for the mixed reality, by the way. That's the main reason, and I know there's going to be amazing apps for that in games they're going to enjoy so much. And yeah, no doubt, I thought it's going to be okay. It turned out to be great, the first impressions at least. And mixed reality feels amazing on the Quest 3. Yeah, just can't wait to jump back and try out all the other mixed reality apps. And maybe some of those that I played before, but it was in black and white. Now we can experience them differently with the color pass-through. That being said, now with the depth scanning, keep in mind that those apps that are updated or designed specifically to use the depth data going to be much more immersive and fun, supposed to be, because again, the Quest 2 doesn't have the depth scanning feature. So the Quest 2 should be something out of the ordinary when it comes to that. Design games like that, for example, you can see that really take advantage of the spatial data in apps and games. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to share with you more, of course. Just make sure to subscribe. And if I find something really special, I'm going to share with you as well. Until the next one, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.